Hi, I'm Rashonda Tate Billingsley with your weekly Defender NewsWrap, where we bring you the biggest news stories from the Black community. More than 500 Black mayors will converge on Houston for the African American Mayors Association Conference, April 24th through the 26th. Black mayors and business leaders will discuss a number of topics, including building sustainable cities, rebuilding after a disaster, financing projects, and more. This is the first time the conference was held outside of the Washington, D.C. area. Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner is the 2019 conference chairman. The couple who ran Barnett Charter Schools for 7 years have been accused of stealing $4.4 million in funds that was supposed to be used by the school. Alcie and Marion Clough pleaded guilty in 2017 to embezzling from the school between 2007 and 2014. Prosecutors said the Cloughs would charge parents for everything from special dress days for students to field trips to fundraisers, and then funnel the money into an off-the-books account that was used for their personal expenses. Investigators were able to seize enough assets to cover the money that was stolen and have returned about $1.9 million to the school, $1.8 million to the IRS, and $100,000 to an insurance company that got caught up in the scheme. Less than 24 hours after the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris caught fire, more than $1 billion was raised to repair that historic church. Well, that's a far cry from the support of 3 black churches in Louisiana that were burned. Black Twitter wasn't having that, and they voiced their frustrations on social media. And now, a GoFundMe page to raise money for the Louisiana churches, which previously had only raised $150,000, has now skyrocketed to more than $1.1 million as thousands donated in the wake of the Notre Dame fire. And low-income residents enrolled in SNAP, the federal government's food assistance program, can now double their benefits at Houston area farmers markets as part of a new program launched by Urban Harvest. At select farmers markets, Urban Harvest is providing a 2-for-1 deal where $20 in SNAP benefits will buy $40 worth of fruits and vegetables. This helps in many black communities where grocery stores are scarce. He hasn't announced he's in the race, but Joe Biden is counting on the nostalgia for President Barack Obama to ride him straight into the White House. Even though he hasn't formally announced, he's betting the majority of Democratic voters will view him as the best option to lead the way back into the Obama years, and he's using that platform as he crosses the country to speak. The Houston community has lost the legend George Thomas, former general manager of KTSU 90.9 FM for 18 years, recently passed at the age of 80. He will be missed. Beyonce ain't playing with y'all. She recently dropped a surprise live album titled Homecoming, coinciding with the release of her highly anticipated Netflix documentary of the same name. And yes, she's already breaking records. By the way, both the album and Netflix doc are dripping in Black excellence. Looking for something to do this week? Well, Black Restaurant Week is taking place. It's going on at the George R. Brown Convention Center till April 28th. Writer's Block is also having a block party Friday, April 26th from 8 to 11. And on Saturday, April 27th, the Image Excellence Incorporated will have a Show Up and Stand Out Youth Leadership Conference. Check them out, and if you have some community events you'd like us to share, send it to us at news@defendermediagroup.com. It's a wrap. Make sure you're following us at Defender Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And join us here next week for all your Defender highlights.